Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Engine Builder Show. Today, Gabe will be sharing with you these secret hacks that helped him triple his business in 18 months. Stay tuned so these hacks can help you too. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and enjoy the show. Good morning, everybody.
There was always a ton to learn. I think there are plenty of times in business and in life where we try to take a shortcut or a hack and the intention is wrong, the information is wrong, and it doesn't work. And I'm not a big fan of that. However, I do believe that the hacks that people share and the ones I'm going to share with you today can be effective when you're willing to really look at them in alignment with your business. And there are faster paths. We just have to be wise enough to filter out ones that aren't from credible sources. So that's something that we always have to watch for. Taking advice from people that have actually been where we want to be is the first filter on taking advice, taking a hack or a shortcut. And then also we have to be intentional in asking ourselves, how should I customize and integrate this into my life? Because I've never seen a hack or advice or, something from another entrepreneur that I can just straight copy and paste into my life. I see people try to do that too, and that's ineffective. However, with those kind of warnings and disclaimers, if you're willing to take a look at what I'm going to share with you today and customize it for yourself and really implement it in a mindful way, I'm confident that these things can make a huge difference for you. And so as we think about how to grow a business, oftentimes we're looking externally. We're saying, I need to generate more revenue through advertising, or I need to be able to hire better people, or I need to improve my product. We have all these kind of things that we see that are more external from us. And while those are important and should absolutely be paid attention to, I believe that you can't actually move on to making those types of upgrades or investments in yourself and in your business until you're actually first stable and sound personally. I was sharing with an entrepreneur, a client of ours who's building a massive and very important and impactful business, that the foundation of their business's growth is going to be on how much self-care they practice. And so developing our ability to be responsive instead of reactive is one of the greatest tools we can invest in as entrepreneurs. Because if we're stable and healthy and calm, we've been taking great care of ourselves, that allows us to show up differently than if we stayed up too late when we shouldn't have, are overworking, are rushing into meetings, are doing half a job when we should be paying fully attention. If we just show up and we're always in that rush state, or if we're always in like a high reactivity state, because we're irritated or we're overworked or everything's behind and we're not hitting due dates or there's not enough cash in the bank, all of those things can really hamper our ability to grow. So that first step is personal care, personal development, mindset, all the things that we're talking about this week. And so these things that I'm going to share with you have had a direct impact on me tripling the business in the last 18 months. And I believe that the accelerated growth really came from me slowing down and taking time to really implementing these practices and these habits in a thorough manner. And so the first thing I would encourage you to do is really invest in your own financial intelligence. Because when we're financially intelligent, we're able to be profitable. We're able to plan ahead with our money, just like we should be planning ahead with our time and other resources we have. And if we're intentional with it and we learn and grow in our financial intelligence and how we practice managing our finances, it's one of the most important things that can give us a longer and longer cash runway so that we can test and experiment, we can grow, we can make a mistake and have the cash to cover it. We can hire the wrong person and blow some time and money and move on if we have to, and find somebody more aligned and help that person find a better position in another company. We can have the luxury, which I was fortunate to be able to go through a couple of weeks ago, of realizing that you're not well aligned with a client and parting very amicably, giving them a refund. There's a lot that we can do when we've invested wisely in our own financial intelligence and our systems, and we're building a cash reserve that gives us that long runway of being able to test, adjust, and survive what other people can't survive. So that's absolutely the first thing that actually helped my business grow, was being intentional about how I manage my money and really continually investing in my own financial intelligence. A great resource that's specifically built for personal finances, but I've applied to my business finances, is called You Need a Budget, YNAB, youneedabudget.com. I would encourage you that if you don't manage a budget for yourself, go learn that, implement it, get the support you need, whether that's a bookkeeper or a partner or spouse or somebody that's going to help you implement that, because that is absolutely one of the biggest things you can do to give yourself stability as an entrepreneur, is learning the practical and essential financial management and financial intelligence aspects that you need to learn. The second thing I would encourage you to do, because this is the second thing that really helped me grow the business, is build into your daily life a tool that will help you become less reactive. For me, the first thing I engaged in was meditation. Daily meditation is something that helps you calm your mind, come from a centered place and just be really calm, and be able to learn how to really focus your energy and intention in a specific place, instead of allowing the latest notification, the latest issue, challenge, personally or professionally, to just really distract you. So meditation on a daily basis, which then led me to start doing cold showers. And ultimately, I invested in setting up a cold plunge tub for myself. And I do that almost every single day during the week, and then sometimes on the weekend as well. And spending 2 or 3 minutes in 40 to 45 degree water is something that will teach you. You have to be present. You have to be calm. You have to learn how to deal with some really highly uncomfortable minutes, and then without reacting. And by doing that, it just showed me that I can show up in any situation, no matter how challenging or how exciting. I can come from a place of being neutral. And my friend Alex Charfin talks a lot about leading from a place of neutrality. When we do that for our team, for our clients, we can create a really safe, positive environment that allows them to also begin to be in a place of responsiveness instead of being reactive. And it's just really important for us to block into our day, get accountability, create systems and processes that allow us to invest in these things personally, because that's what ultimately gives us the foundation to be able to grow a huge business. A simple way of thinking through this is, if I was to remove you from your business today, and God forbid you got sick or you just couldn't be involved because you didn't take care of yourself, would your business survive? And the answer for 90% or more of us is no, because we haven't taken that time to, take great care of ourselves. So there is a risk that we could be removed from the business. And we haven't really invested in what I talked about yesterday of planning, executing, and reviewing, and then going through that cycle again. And we haven't taught that to our teams. But when we're willing to invest in financial intelligence and build a long run cash runway, develop, responsiveness instead of reactivity through meditation, cold showers, cold plunges, going for a walk, whatever it works for you, then that allows us to be in a position where we can invest in operational habits that improve our top line and our bottom line. And so that's the process that I've just repeatedly gone through, month over month, quarter over quarter. And ultimately, that's what's led to tripling our business in the last 18 months. So my challenge to you today is to ask yourself, am I truly taking care of myself by investing in my own financial intelligence and getting training and support there? Am I working on things that help me be non-reactive, like meditation, again, cold plunges, whatever it might be, whatever works for you? There's a lot of ways to do that. And are you investing in these operational habits that help you run your business simply in the same way, day over day, week over week, month over month, and ultimately quarter over quarter and year over year? If you don't have those things in place, then you're going to struggle as an entrepreneur. If you're willing to invest in those things on a daily basis, you will see incremental improvement that in a short time will help you skyrocket past the competition, because they're not building on, and investing in that super important foundation of themselves. So I hope that's useful to you. If you need any ideas or helps with this, reach out. You can reach us at businessmarketingengine.com or comment down below. If you have any questions, I'd be glad to share the resources that have worked for me. I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's show.